Okay, hi guys, all of you, wonderful ladies. Welcome to the to Feni for the Soul and SKF Goa River Marathon 2025. December the 14th. So many of you are taking part. Some are not taking part. That's all right. But the common thread is all of you have been GRM SKF GRM runners. And very fine marathoners at that. So I'm just going to go very free flowing interview. I'm going to start off by with Sheetal. Sheetal, tell me why is Escape GRM or the Goa River Marathon special to you? What is why is it special?
I thank you, Rahul, for having me here. It feels very nice. Run or the first, marathon or half marathon that I started my participation in. That was way back in 2015. So I actually this year commences 10 years of being registered for the GRM. Though I couldn't run two of the runs, one was due to the last minute injury that which happened, and one which I had to travel out of the country. But then, why I like the GRM? Because I think it was a run which was started by the runner friends actually, who is this running fraternity in Goa, which is like, everybody is friends. But especially this group who started this run, knew they have actually come a long way because they have put in their not only soul, but they've put in a lot of efforts to bring it to this level, and we've seen it happen. We have seen GRM grow. So that is firstly that when you're doing a GRM, it's like one big family. You're meeting everyone, you're helloing everyone, even on the run course. You're saying hi, you're doing, all that thing just preps you up and it takes you through the whatever distance you're running. Plus, the entire run course is so beautiful that running next to the river, and it's organized very well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Sheetal. I'm going to move
Thank
to
you.
Ayesha, and Ayesha, you have also been at GRM for many years, and you've done several long marathons across the country. So, what is special about GRM?
I think, like Sheetal, GRM was my first half marathon. So that's always going to be special for me. So, in fact, I started running in 2013, and I thought that would be my first half marathon. But I got a little too enthusiastic training for it, broke the 10% rule, ended up getting injured. So, the first GRM, which I registered for, I volunteered instead and cheered. And I did my first half marathon at GRM in 2014. And I think your first half marathon is always special. Uh, and the route, it's got all our friends every year. You're passing them, you're cheering, you see new runners. Uh,
Yeah, I think like Sheetal mentioned, and you are saying it's a large family,
yeah.
especially one is all the local runners are there, almost everyone without exception, and we have lots of people from across the country, yeah. That's what I'm going to move to Anjali Charisgaonkar from Bengaluru. She's been a triathlon buddy also. So Anjali, tell me, you come from Bangalore, and so many runners come from Bangalore. Why do you all come to Goa in December?
Goa is a place by itself which has a very special place in my heart. I really love Goa. And then when I really saw this run coming, I said, "Oh, I have to do it." So typically, even whenever the run is there, we always extend the trip by another 3 4 days. Never before, because then we can eat wholeheartedly, and even if our stomach gets upset, we're not worried about the run, and it's never got upset. So it's a lovely thing. So we spun in Goa, we explore certain parts of Goa which we've not done, go to the beaches, enjoy the food, and the minute you arrive in Goa, somehow I feel very relaxed. And I must remind you that the one of the attractions of doing this run is that the beer which they serve at the end. I've not seen any other run in India which serves beer at the end. So yeah, it's a beautiful course. I love the course. You have water on the side, you have mangroves. Then you go on that little side on that bridge back, and the
Island.
course has got a nice gradient up and down, up and down. It's challenging. You see some old Goan houses. So I really love this friends. I mean, I met Rahul at a triathlon many years ago. I think that was
2017.
almost 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 8, 9 years ago is when I met Rahul, and then we kept in touch. So I made a few other friends, and people on the route are also very friendly. So I really enjoyed it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Anjali. So I'll move to Aparna now because we're talking outstation runners. Aparna actually started with GRM in Goa and then now, of course, has become an ultra marathoner. So Aparna, tell us how GRM is special, to you.
Yeah, GRM holds a very special place in my running journey because I started my running journey with 10K in Goa River Marathon. It was in year 2016. Then next year in 2017, I attempted for 21K, again my first half marathon. And my first full marathon again in 2018 was with GRM. So, yeah, so I ran, I think, 3 or 4 full marathon in GRM. And last 2 year, I'm missing it. This year, due to injury, last year I was preparing for my border ultra. So last 2 years I'm missing it. Otherwise, I would love to join GRM every year.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Now I'll move to Blanche. Blanche, tell us, you have been associated with SKF GRM for so long. So what is special about the run?
I think most of the others have already said what I would have probably said, but GRM was my first timed run ever. Like, I remember in 2014, a few people from the gym were registering for a run, and the trainer at the gym said, "Why don't you try?" And I said, "I've never done a run or anything. I only come to the gym." He was like, "But you managed pretty well on the treadmill. Maybe you should just give it a shot." So I registered for the 10K and ran like it was, I think, 2014 when I did my first 10K. And I really enjoyed it. The entire community, meeting known people, being greeted, and the entire atmosphere at GRM is, amazing. So I then went on to register for the following one. And then I thought, okay, the 10K seems pretty easy. Let's try the 21 and then tried the half. I think for 3 years I did the half. And then, of course, cycling took over. I started running. So I didn't run GRM maybe for 2 years because I was cycling. But then for the last 3 years, I started running again because I thought, okay, this is a non-technical sport, requires low equipment. You can just go out for half an hour and do a run and come back as opposed to cycling. And the roads are getting increasingly dangerous to ride. So I moved back to running and I enjoy running more now than cycling. So I'm back to running and will be running the 10K this year.
Wonderful. And 10K, like I run the 10K and I always tell people it's the quickest to the breakfast and the beer. So that's
Yes,
that's the reason
absolutely,
to do 10K
absolutely.
nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to conclude because it's great talking to all of you. I said I would mix up the questions, but thank you for joining in and all. And I'm sure this will encourage a lot of people who are sitting on the fence to quickly register also for the SKF GRM, which is December 14th. So all the best and keep smiling, all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rahul. Thank
Bye,
you.
girls.
Thank you. Bye, ladies. See you all.
Bye.
See you
Yeah,
all.
take care.
Bye. See you.